Please subscribe to my channel. I hope you'll enjoy this quick little craft.
Hey friends, let's do a quick video. So I've got a little box that I just picked up at either Michael's or Joann's. It was a little wood box, had a top on it, but this one was on the clearance rack because it did not have a top. So we're going to use it and make a little bird nest. So this will just be something quick and easy that you can do from items that you get. My items, my bird nest and my birds and this little house came from factory direct sales. So I want to use a few of their items, show you how nice their items are. We're going to let this be the front of our box. I'm going to use this little piece of wood here, and this is from the dollar store, just the little game that they have at the dollar store with the little blocks. And I'm going to use it to put behind my little birdhouse so that will make it stand up a little bit. So we're just going to use some glue, and I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of wood glue. So you got two sides to this. This is the smooth side, and this one's the more rustic side. I love the rustic side. So these came from factory direct sales. This was so cute, and I'm going to put the little wood piece behind it so that we can use it for a little birdhouse. So we're going to take it, and because this is metal, your metal is not going to stick with just hot glue. So we're going to add a little bit of our Tight Bond Quick and Thick so that it will stay on here. I'm going to put a little bit on my box here, and that will hold my little block. And I'm going to put a little bit on the block, and then I'm going to put just a dab of the hot glue. And that's going to help hold it. So we're going to put that right there on the edge here. I'm going to move it back just a little bit where you can see. We're just going to put that little block there. I'm going to put just a little bit more hot glue behind it to hold it right now. And then I'm going to take our little birdhouse, and I'm going to put a little bit of the Tight Bond. And I like both sides. They're both pretty, but I think I'm going to use this rusty side because I like the rustic look. And I'm going to put a little bit of the Tight Bond glue on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some hot glue on it as well in a different spot. Do not put your glues on top of each other or they won't work. So now we've got that where that can hold. I'm going to hold that down just a minute. I'm Sheila from Sweetie's Creations and Decor, and I'm just doing a quick video for you today. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and give it a subscribe. So I've got that. I like the way that looks. Now I've got a little bird nest, and we're going to put it right here. And the bird nest looks a little big, so we're just going to imagine that our birdhouse is just kind of behind it a little bit, okay? I did not have a smaller bird nest, so I'm going to use this one. And maybe they found it and just used it. So we just have to use our imagination a little bit. So I'm going to put our bird nest on there, and I'll turn it where you can see, just like that. I got these little eggs. I've got 3 of the little eggs. Let me find the other one. These came from the factory direct as well. We're going to put our little birds in there and our little eggs. So I'm going to take this little bird, and this is one of the little birds that they had in the little packet. It was a whole packet of little birds. This one had a lot of pink. I added just a little bit of purple in my Paint Pixie Piggy Pudding. I thought it just needed a little purple on there. Use a little bit of that. So we're going to put the bird right here on this edge, and I will be showing you where I'm going to put it. And then it had a little baby bird, so I thought that would be cute as well. Let's put the eggs in here. A couple of the eggs at least. I'm going to turn that to the side a little bit where you can see, but I can still see as well. So I'm just going to take the little eggs and put those in here. I've got one more. And I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to take this little baby that I've got here, and I'm going to put it right here by the eggs, like it has already hatched, and it's just a little small bird. Now I did put a little bit of some Spanish moss inside my bird nest. I love the little bird there. Isn't that sweet? That's just simple. I was going to put it on the little block, but we don't really need it. I could also make the birdhouse could have been on 2 blocks, but I think it looks fine. Let me get some of these ookies off. You know, that glue just goes everywhere. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more of some Spanish moss in here. And I've got this little piece of kind of a pine look that I had, and I thought it would be pretty down in there. It would kind of make it look more like winter. So I'm going to put that in there. And that hot glue kind of wants to melt it a little bit, so just be careful with that. I'm going to hold that down just a minute, and I'm going to add some of my Spanish moss, a little bit of the green moss, and some brown moss, and put that kind of a little bit of that in behind our bird nest here to fill that in just a little bit. So take a little box or any kind of little, if you have, you can get those little pieces at the dollar store, just little pieces of wood or something like that. Just use those to make you some little bird nests. And you know, birds are out. I live in the South, so birds are out all the time here. We don't have where they go in for the winter. They're still out. We live the bird feed out, so they'll have plenty of food. And we're just going to do that, and I'm going to kind of trim that off just a little bit of the Spanish moss. I love the little piece of green, like it just fell in the woods. I like that. That looks good. Let's put a little bit more of the brown moss right here in front of this little birdhouse. So these are the little metal birdhouses, and then the little bird's nest, the little eggs, and the birds, all those came from the factory direct. Isn't that cute? Now they also had a little snail in there, so I thought that little snail might be cute. Let's see if we can put him somewhere. Maybe we'll just sit him here on the front, or either back here on the greenery. So maybe we'll put the little snail in there. I'm trying to decide if I like it okay. I think it'll be kind of cute on there. Give it a little whimsy look. Just a little whimsy look. Add a little bit more glue to it. Just a little bit right there. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of some greenery and put that on there. Just a little bit. I'm going to put that, I'm going to put a little sprig here in our bird's nest, like she's picked up a little twig. I think that will give it a little better look. Put just a little glue on it. I'm just going to stick that right there in our bird's nest, like she picked that up from somewhere. And there you go. For under $10, you've got a cute little craft. The little box would be sweet if you want to use it and put an arrangement in it, you could. But that's just a little simple something that you can leave sitting out. Looks good for winter. You could put a couple of berries on here if you wanted to make it look more wintry. You could put a few berries on there. That would be sweet. I don't think I put any berries out here, but anything that you want to do like that, just a little simple something, just put a bird in there. And birds are all different colors. They're not a certain color for winter. They're all kinds of colors, and we've had all kinds of colors in our yard. I think the little snail just gives it a little whimsy look. I love that, just a little something different. And so you've got a cute little project for not much. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.